Hi children, welcome to English class. So today before we begin our new lesson, let's check the answers of the previous chapters exercises. So the homework was you have to write the singular plural nouns of the given singular, and first one is nouns with the noun end with the ch, sh, double s, x and x. Here you see the first word is church and the plural of church is churches. So we have studied that if a noun ends with ch, sh, double s or x, we just add es at the end. So the plural of church is churches, brush, brushes, dress, dresses, box, boxes, fox, foxes. Is it clear to you? Okay. Then next words ends with y, nouns ends with y. So what is the rule? If a singular noun ends with y and there is a consonant before y, we just add s, and if there is a if there is a vowel before y, we just add s, and if there is a consonant before y, we add we change y into ies. Here you see toy, toy. Before y there is a vowel o, so the plural of toy is toys. Just add s, toys, toys. Army, armies. What is the spelling? army, army, and before y the m is a consonant, so we have to change y into I and add es, armies. Then party, parties, city, cities, etc. Okay. Then next words ends with o. In some cases we have to add s, in some cases we have to add es. Zoo, zoos, volcano, volcanoes, hero, heroes, photo, photos, echo, echoes. You have to write in your notebook. Okay, sorry, in the textbook. The next exercise was change the singular words given in the brackets to plural and complete the sentence. So the question is, Ma bought 2 dash of bread yesterday. In the bracket the given word is loaf. What's the plural of loaf? It's loaves, L-O-A-V-E-S, loaves. Then second one, my son reads dash to me before I go to sleep. The singular noun is story. So what is the plural of story? Stories. Here you see the word ends with y and there is a consonant before y, so we have to change y into ies. Then I had mashed dash for dinner. In bracket it is given potato. So what is the plural of potato? Potatoes. We rode dash at the beach. Singular is pony. You have to make the plural of pony, that is ponies. Then Ria gifted Sam a box full of dash, toy. What is the plural of toy? Toys. Then we took many dash at the party. Singular noun is photo and plural of photo is photos. Then writing junction, there was a picture given in your textbook. You have to observe the picture and find the plural of the singular noun there. Ashok is painting clouds. Nina and Mohan are playing with the toys. There are many books in the shelf. Ashok has 7 colors on his palette. There are 5 boys and 3 girls in the room. That was the assignment or the homework given to you. Please do it in the textbook itself. Now we are moving to the next chapter, that is chapter 3 at page number 144, learning together. Learning together. Do you like to learn together, sitting with your friends and learn? Yes. If you are in the school, you are sitting together in the classroom and we are learning, isn't it? And this is a story, and a story of a girl. Her name is Rema. She wanted to learn how to read and write. So the story of Rema we are going to learn now. Okay. So let's read the story and we'll see what happened. You know, in the school after each period there is a bell, isn't it? And the bell represents it is for the next period or for the break or for the lunch break. So the bell rang in between the school time. So the bell rang tring. The bell rang tring. It was recess. It was recess. Recess means lunch break. What is the meaning of recess? Lunch break. What is the spelling of recess? R-E-C-E-S-S. Recess. It was recess. The children ran out of the classroom. You know that if you are in the school, when there is a bell for lunch break, soon after the bell, you all will line up and go for hand wash and you will come back and eat your lunch, isn't it? So in a school, the bell rang and that time the children ran out of the classroom. The children ran out of the classroom. Jia and Hussein. Jia and Hussein are two children and they had their lunch. They already ate their lunch. Then they ran to the playground. Then after eating the lunch, these two children, Jia and Hussein, ran to the playground and started playing with a flying disc. When you look at your textbook, you can see that Jia and Hussein, they are playing with a disc. They are flying disc. Disc means a round object made of plastics. If you throw, it will fly in the air. So this Jia and Hussein started playing with the flying disc. The disc flew and fell near a wall. It was flying in the air and it flew and fell near a wall. They both ran to pick it up. They both ran to pick it up. They both were running and taking the disc. Near the wall, they saw a little girl. That time, they saw a little girl like them. Okay. She was grazing her goat. What is the meaning of grazing? Yes, she is making her goats to eat grass. So grazing her goat. She was grazing her goat. Who was grazing her goat? A little girl. The girl smiled and waved at Jia. The little girl was smiling and waving her hands at Jia. The Jia in turn smiled at her. Then what did Jia do? She smiled at her. So the little girl was smiling at Jia and as a reply, Jia also smiled at her. Then Hussein asked, "Do you know her?" Hussein asked. So the boy asked to Jia, "Do you know her? Have you seen her before?" Jia said, "Yes." That means, "Yes, I know. She is Rema." What's her name? Her name is Rema. Her father is the security guard of our apartment. Yes, I know her because her father is the security guard of our apartment. "Hi Rema, what are you doing there?" Then Jia asked to the little girl Rema, "Rema, what are you doing there?" Asked Jia. Then what did Jia told? What did Rema told? Rema replied, "Didi." Didi means sister, or when we call our elder ones with respect, we can call it a Didi. "Didi, I love to come here every day. I love to come this place every day." Why she likes to come? Because I want to go to school. The little girl, she is not going to school. She don't know how to read and write. Then the Jia asked, "What are you doing here?" Then that girl told, "I love to come here every day. Then I want to go to school. I want to read books like you." See that little girl, she doesn't know how to read, she doesn't know how to write, and she feels like to go to school. That's why she told, "Like you, I also want to come to school. I like to read. I want to learn how to read and write." Then Rema smiled. Okay, this much enough to study today. The rest of the portions we will discuss in the next class. So once again, let us read. You also read with me. The bell rang, tring. It was recess. Recess means lunch break. You have to learn the spelling and meaning of this word recess. It was recess. The children ran out of the classroom. The children ran out of the classroom. Jia and Hussein had their lunch. They had their lunch means they already ate their lunch. Then they ran to the playground and started playing with a flying disc. The disc flew and fell near a wall. They both ran to pick it up. Near the wall, they saw a little girl. She was grazing her goat. The girl was grazing her goat. That means grazing means what? Causing to eat grass or eating the cattle's goat or cows or buffaloes. They are eating grass. So we call it as grazing. You learn the spelling and also meaning also. The girl smiled and waved at Gia. Gia in turn smiled at her. In turn means as a reply. In turn smiled at her because the girl smiled at Gia, Gia smiled at a girl. Do you know her? Hussein asked. Gia said, yes, she is Rama. Her father is the security guard of our apartment. Hi Rama, what are you doing here? Asked Gia. Rama replied, Didi, I love to come here every day. I want to go to school too. I want to read books like you. Rama smiled. So this much enough to read and study today, and the rest we will learn. So let's see the new words. Recess. Recess means lunch break. So you see the lunch break and children are coming out and playing after eating the lunch. They are playing out and they are coming out and playing. Then grazing. Grazing means causing to eat grass. See, the cattle is eating grass, so we call it as grazing. In turn. In turn means as reply. So these words you have to write in your notebook. Write the heading chapter 3, put the date, learning together. Name of the chapter is learning together. Then you put the heading new words and write three words in your notebook, and you have to learn the spellings and also learn the meanings. Okay, that's the homework for you. Please also read the textbook at least 3 times. Okay, that also I have given here. Write the new words in the notebook and study, and also read textbook 3 times. So how much we have learned, that much you have to read 3 times. Okay, that's the homework for you. Thank you.